Huh. One quick second.
Touch me again and I'll take your finger.
Okay. How peculiar. I just found out that my music wasn't going through in my starting screen. Wonder how that ended up happening. Alas, we'll have to figure that out somehow. Not sure how that happened. Oh well. Okay. I think I still think my voice and my volume is coming across a little loud. I gotta figure out how to fix. How to fix. This one? No. This one? Like I kind of just copied what the OBS settings they use were without fully understanding what it was. I think I need to quickly adjust that. But good morning, good afternoon. Maybe if I raise this a little bit and then raise this a little bit. Maybe. I gotta figure out what these things actually mean and do. Because I'm not entirely sure about it. So that'll be this weekend. Along with trying to figure out why exactly my music wasn't connecting. I was turning on my phone so I can have put it in the living room for Doggo to listen to, and I was like, why can I just hear the game sound and not music? It should be the opposite. Well, I'll figure that out later. Hopefully, I remember to do it. My memory is like Swiss cheese. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone to wherever you may be. Hope you had a good snack, something tasty. Hope you are hydrated. I am only on my first cup of coffee. I may have gotten out of bed maybe about 45 minutes ago. Not good for me. I should have been out of bed a lot earlier than that, but sleep is questionably difficult at the moment. What was I doing? Why am I all the way in Vukil Guard? Was I thinking about doing the main story? Why was I thinking about doing the main story? Because I wanted to level, maybe? Maybe. Ah, we've got a new tome! Really? Oh, I see. No, we don't. Those are check marks. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I think we're supposed to be getting one soon, but we haven't gotten one yet. Sad. But we do have two. Excuse me. There is a new thing. The Zeals of Zenithar. Maybe we can take a quick look at that. Yeah. Nope. Holiday. Amunius Varro, a priest of Zenithar, asked me to help him make an offering to Zenithar and recover the blessed all, a sacred object which was stolen. There is a festival for Zenithar, the god of commerce and toil, happening in Belcarf. I should talk to Aminus Arrow about it. Oogie. Ooh. Or not. How, pray tell, do we get to Craiglorn? Eldenroot? A caravan in Eldenroot, you say? Very well. Okay, well, welcome back. Last thing I remember is we were exploring Vvardenfell and doing side quests because Vivec had a premonition that he was going to lose his power. Then over than that, I remember little, very, very little. Maybe if I adjust the gain on my mic. Maybe. Oh, wait, hold on. What did that do? La 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 la. Ah, it's fine. We'll give it a shot. I am very much still waking up, so the brain is still, the gears are kind of churning along. Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty dress. Okay, Craiglorn. How, pray tell, do we get to Craiglorn? Well, at least there's a quest marker we can follow. That should help. Yes? 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 Hello? Skingrad? Ooh. While we do this, I need to swap my mouse profiles because I forgot to do that. Today is Friday. The weekend for all of you. Well, for not all of you, for a good amount of people. This is the weekend and you guys gonna have the weekend off, hopefully. ESO profile, ESO profile. Yay.
Ah,
okay.
There you are. I have been expecting you.
That's... No, you shouldn't. We have never been here before. Ooh. Portal. Hello. I got used to pressing F.
Have one S or two.
Trade bars? I don't want to use trade bars on these things. I want to use trade bars on other things. At least for now. Hello, impresario. Hello?
Exotic.
Ah, looming saddle. Thorns Bite, Riversteed Mount. Wow. They're so expensive. Did I do anything in particular yesterday? Not really. Not really. Well, I made a batch of bread for this weekend. Oh, for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday. I made a batch of bread because I plan on making stuffed crust pizza for tomorrow. Well, I plan on making it tomorrow, after stream. I do have a stream tomorrow. I don't think I've streamed on a Saturday in like forever. But I got a stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming with the luminous Stargazer. Oh, we got an EXP ding. Where are we? Oh, I see. And we're just gonna be hanging out and drawing stuff. I'm not quite sure what she's gonna be working on, but I do have something I'm gonna be working on. Something that I've been telling myself to work on more often, but I have been a little tired. And I haven't been. which is a little frustrating.
My mounts are bridged.
Cause I keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna draw, and then I'm just like, I'm so tired, I can't think, and I don't end up doing anything, which is a little unfortunate. But I decided to start using my phone for timers and alarms because it used to work decently well for me in the past. So I think I'm gonna start trying to use it again, right? And I have... This is a really fancy area. Not fancy, but pretty. All the tents and everything. Where am I going? Hello? Oh, you gotta load in? Okay. We can wait. Oh, that's a nice mount. I want more mounts. Anyway, so like, I'm gonna start forcing myself, hopefully, to go to sleep at a certain time. I have an alarm, 3 alarms, dedicated to making sure I go to bed at midnight-ish. Hopefully, it'll work. I think it will. It should. I don't see why not. What could happen? Then I also made one for yoga, because I have been doing yoga every night and I want to make sure I do it at the same time so I don't forget. Plus, it does help me wind down from the day and get ready for bed. So that's another good reason. And then I added another one for art, just labeled art time. So when it goes off, it's time for art. And I am going to draw or sketch or just do something creative. Figure if I have an alarm clock reminding me every day to stop what I'm doing and turn on Krita, it'll work. It'll work. I'm convinced it'll work. Because my list of things I want to draw just keeps on kind of growing longer. And I need to address that. Yeah. So, that's going to be starting today, my alarm system. And then, whenever I think of something else I want to, you know, do regularly, I'm gonna put an alarm on it. And I need to get into the habit of not just hitting dismiss for my alarms and actually doing what it says. You know? What's the worst that can happen? It's like the most terrible thing to say. Oh my. Alright, well let's go see what this guy wants.
The path to good fortune is muddy. Zenithar teaches that the first step toward wealth begins by putting on your boots.
That's a pretty good saying. You want to make some money? Time to put in some work. So are you a devotee of Zenithar?
Ah, yes. I am a traveling priest, seeking to inspire the minds of both young and old, to live a fulfilling life by learning skills and trades for self-sufficiency. Hard work and perseverance enrich the mind, the body, and the soul.
Well, hard work and perseverance is definitely fulfilling. So, how is Zenithar celebrated?
We present offerings that reflect our skills to honor his wisdom. One of my skills is basket weaving, and this season I want to weave a basket worthy of my god. I could use some help gathering what I need to create it. Might you assist me?
Yeah, I can gather some stuff.
I am a
Hopefully.
master weaver, but my skills at the hearth are sadly lacking. Luckily, Zenithar teaches us to collaborate with others.
Apple.
If you could make baked apples enough to fill a basket, he would surely be most pleased.
Why do you need baked apples for a
The
basket?
humble apple. With a little work, it can be transformed from a common fruit into a glorious dish.
I mean,
What better
true.
dish is there to sanctify he who revels in the common folk? Baked apples, unassuming yet delicious. They're the offering we need.
How do you make them?
If you have need of the recipe, there's a wonderfully friendly chef in the tavern just over there. She has the knowledge
Okay.
you seek. The Lord of Commerce and Trade smiles upon anyone willing to compensate others for their expertise.
Where can I find
You can
ingredients?
come across a barrel or perhaps a sack of apples quite easily.
Okay.
Trading with friends.
Okay. We can do that. We can do that. We can totally do that. What's this? Guild. Calling all adventurers. Spellslingers and scoundrels. Do you find yourself in need of adventuring companions? Do you long for the kind of camaraderie and daring that daring exploits make possible? Perhaps it's time you joined a guild. To explore the current listing, speak to Guild Herald Amsad. No. Hello. I'm here for apples. Apple. You don't sell apples, just apple. I already know it. Ah, fiddlesticks. Guild Herald, hello?
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that. Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs. Wait.
What? Oh. Okay, it's just guild stuff?
Have you had the chance to?
Yes.
Wonderful. This one is quite.
Okay, that was an introduction to guilds. Okay, that was fine. That's fine. Are there any apples for me to steal? Those are shiny. You don't have any apples to buy. Oh, wait. Can I steal these? Oh, no, those are tomatoes. Fiddlesticks. I thought they were apples. No apples. Wait, I have a large amount of ingredients. I have got to have apples. Stop that. I have apples. How many do I need? How many do I need? Let's just make 2 then. Yes. I don't think I've ever actually just made plain baked apples. I've done apple pie and apple strudel and other things.
The breeze carries the sweetness of your success to my senses, but I'm afraid your work is not yet done. Before I can tell you about the blessed all, which was unceremoniously stolen from me, you must complete one more task.
One more thing. Okay, what do I need to do?
I'll take the baked apples from you. Free up your hands for what comes next. In my travels, I failed to bring my weaving supplies, but Zenithar always provides. I'd be much obliged if you gathered wood for my work.
Alright.
I'll need you to collect some wood. Once you do that, I'll endeavor to strip it and weave it into a basket. There should be logs nearby to harvest. Return to me once you have the wood. Something else, friend?
Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can do that, I suppose. Normally we stick to stealing or murdering people, but we can do a little crafting and handiwork. We can do that. It's for good cause. There you go.
With a work ethic like that, you have to be a special child of Zenithar.
Oh,
I'll begin
thank
the work
you.
to prepare this wood for weaving, but your diligence has proven your worthiness. I'd be honored to explain what happened to the Blessed All.
So what is this Blessed
A
All?
tool for weavers of thread, reed, and wood. Zenithar gave it to the artisans of House Flonius. It was entrusted to me so that the weavers in all the villages in Tamriel could experience the wonder of Zenithar.
So what happened to it?
It was stolen. Now the weavers of this town feel slighted, and their hands rest dejected. I fear Stigthar and his rowdy band of Greycloaks are behind this. Ruffians and thieves who steal the work of others. Their idle fingers besmirch the all.
I mean, there's a lot of work and effort that can go into stealing. You've got to plan out your heist. You've got to, you know, figure out your escape route, a buyer. You know, maybe you got to plan out some bribes, patrol paths. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not the same type of work, but it's work. Well, why can't he just, you know, bless another one?
Bless another all? When there is one within reach? The only thing that separates us from the all is a bit of hard work. No, I'll not even entertain the idea of praying for a replacement. The all is whole. It has just been removed from my care.
Alright, who are these Grey Cloaks?
Bandits. Lazy vagabonds who survive off the work of others. They're a blight in Zenithar's palm. The leaders of this village tell me the Grey Cloak's new leader, Stigthar, is a charming fellow with impeccable manners and a mean glint in his eye.
Okay, what else do you know about him?
I don't know much else. Only that he has sort of an animalistic presence. Nothing obvious, but hunters recognize the way he stalks through the markets. Don't underestimate him. Zenithar smiles on those whose work is well-reasoned.
Okay. So why did the house send it to a festival?
While the all was given to House Flonius, their duty is to share it with all the faithful. True devotees understand that Zenithar's blessings are meant to be spread, not hoarded. I fear I may be the reason the all's gift was lost.
That's fine, we'll help you out.
Zenithar looks favorably upon all who keep to their bargains and see their share of the work done. A word before you set off to find the Grey Cloaks outside the town's limits. You may want to gather your fellow adventurers for this task.
You want me to bring others?
Stigthar is extremely dangerous. I wouldn't face him on my own. Find willing guild members, traveling adventurers passing through, or some other companionship to see you safely through this effort.
I'll consider it, I suppose. I don't think we really need others. We are a, it's kind of far. We are a bit of a assassin thief ourselves. So we can sneak in and steal it from him, or if he proves to be a little difficult, as you say, we can just stab him in the back. Like literally, we'll just, you know, stick a arrow between his shoulder blades. Or better yet, we'll just, you know, turn into a werewolf, into a wolf, and, you know, have him as a snack. I'm sure Zenithar wouldn't mind that. I mean, you know how much work we had to put in to become werewolves? A decent amount, I'd say. Let's not run through the giant glowing thing. There's a lot of group stuff here. Right, this is Greg's card. This is a group zone, I think. Or more show. Sneak and steal the blessed all. See? See, they want me to sneak. Oh, they are...
Either I took something priceless, or you're desperate for coin.
Pack leader Sigfar. Yeah, no, we're not gonna fight. You're good. You got distracted, sucker. Oh, sugar snap. Your distraction is my gain. Hey, guardsman. Oh, he decided not to. Yeah, he might have been a little strong for me to fight one-on-one. It's a good thing that other guy decided to swap by. That's a really nice horse.
The Dread Lady described you well. Come.
The Dread Lady. Which prince is that? I feel like I should know that. I feel like I have heard the Dread Lady before. Hey, buddy. We got you something.
I prepared the wood and am ready to weave it into a basket. Were you successful? Did your wondrous labors bear fruit? Has my faith in your skills been rewarded?
Yes, actually.
Zenithar be praised. The alls return to the hands of a true and devout weaver. All is as it should be. Were my suspicions correct? Did the Grey Cloaks have the all?
Yes, and he definitely seemed to be pretty strong, so you're a good idea to be worried.
I was? What manner of unseemly lazeabout was he? No,
Wouldn't say
don't tell
he
me.
was lazy.
I don't want to spare a moment more of thought on him. Not when I can devote my attentions to the work ahead of me. We have an offering to prepare.
So do you have everything?
Yes. With the awl, I just need to bend the wood, like so, and place this piece here, and then there.
Did you get
Our
it?
work for this task has come to an end.
Because
All that's left is to set the basket and baked apples alight and offer them to Zenithar.
Okay.
Zenithar, we have toiled, traded,
that's a pretty
and
dress.
talked. Please accept our offering as a sign that your teachings reached our humble ears.
Oh, we gotta burn it? Oh, okay. There you go. Have a good snack. Did he accept it?
I believe Zenithar is pleased with our efforts. I couldn't have done this without you. It is Zenithar who teaches us that collaboration leads to the greatest achievements. No one is above asking others to lend their skills to a task.
So that's why I gathered the materials while you did the weaving?
Precisely. Here, the favor I said Zenithar would bestow on anyone who assisted me in his praise during this day. The Lord who looks fondly upon labors of love always shows good fortune to those who learn from him.
Oh,
Your
thank you.
efforts will not be forgotten. Zenithar remembers all who work and serve him. May his good fortune be bestowed upon you throughout your lifetime, friend.
So how do you know what he wants from you?
In rain or spotless skies, not a day goes by without toil and effort. If these things were not divine in themselves, why would so many have to work so hard? I pray that my road may be long and dusty, so that I may serve Zenithar all my days.
I don't know. I like my days off. Hard work is good, but I mean, do you want to do it forever? Don't you want to like retire? I suppose retirement would get boring after a while, especially when you're so used to working. I don't know. What will you do
Our
now?
offering is complete, but the day's festivities continue. I'll speak to more pilgrims and organize offerings of their great crafts. There is more to do if you feel your day is not yet finished.
What else?
If you want to continue your labors, speak with Fasaria. She has tasks more befitting of your talents. Another
Murder?
way to praise Zenithar is by speaking to the merchants here. Zenithar blesses commerce and trade.
What kind of tasks does she have?
She knows how to guide those new to Zenithar's teachings along the path to his wisdom. She'll ask you to craft, trade, gather, and toil. I am but a novice in the light of her experience. Truly, she shines with Zenithar's favor.
You know her very well.
I was
then.
her student for a time. I spent years with her, working by her side on a daily basis. Now that I've advanced to a more learned position, I am in awe of how effortless she made teaching me seem. Her devotion to Zenithar is an inspiration.
Very well. We will speak to her. Oh.
I'm not sure how devout you are, but Zenithar's blessing is freely given. I'm sure if you wanted, he'd look kindly upon you. Self-improvement, betterment of commerce, and wealth are assured to all who kneel at his altar.
So what do I have to do exactly?
It's not difficult. All he asks is that we learn a new skill, achieve great things, recover what's lost in the dirt, or trade with the merchants who give life to marketplaces. But truthfully, anything you do wholeheartedly will please him.
How do you know?
Any of those labors will please the provider of our ease, but you do need to grab his attention. One of us just needs to pray to him. Zenithar is generous, but there are many laborers here. We wouldn't want him to miss your deeds.
Alright, I'll do something.
Offer a prayer to Zenithar at that altar. Or if that goes against your beliefs, I can petition Zenithar on your behalf. All that's left to do is dedicate one of your day's labors to the god of work and commerce.
Okay. I don't mind. No,
I thank you for taking time.
Hey, buddy.
Zenithar's grace shines upon you, my friend.
Gain a level or earn a
your
champion
work
point.
this day has his blessing.
I can earn a level? Question mark? Trade with guild traders? Do I have the money for that? Not particularly. Ooh, let's open this. We gotta send that to Nebula. He is my crafter. These are things that I should be doing on Nebula. 10,000 gold at guild traders? That's a lot of money. We're gonna earn a level. That's what we'll do. But with that in mind, let's go back to Vvardenfell. We must help the living god, Vivec. I guess continue being a living god? I don't know. We were running this way. Take me back to Balmora. Please and thank you. I'm kind of excited for stuffed crust pizza. I haven't made stuffed crust pizza in a very long time, and I haven't made it using a stone. So I think it's going to be fantastic. I also think I want to make like a... I don't know if I want to do like a garlic butter brushing for it. Yeah, I thought I had a question here. There it is. To like brush over the crust while it's baking, so it's nice and tasty.
I can't believe Lord Vivec wouldn't see worshippers
or
today.
tastier, rather. I'm really rather fond of how my bread recipe came out for it. Like the crust, it's really nice. It's flavorful. I like me a flavorful crust. But I kind of want to try and figure out like a nice garlic butter brushing to
Anything
put on
I can
it.
do for you?
Hey, dude. Right, hold on. His daughter. There's also how she... Right.
I'm surprised to see you back here, but I'm also relieved. Does this mean you have news about my daughter? Is she safe? Is she ready to come home?
Yes, no. She's safe, but she's joined a Marok Tong, and they want to arrange a meeting, but I don't think she wants to come home. She has business to do, and she's very committed to fulfilling that business. And you should probably let her do that business, because I don't know what you're doing, but you did something shady, and she's gonna find out, and this might not end well.
Vaya? Join that cult of assassins?
They're not a
I
cult.
was afraid she'd do something rash, but what was she thinking? I don't see the Morag Tong as safe, but at least she's still alive, so I suppose that's something. When are we going to meet with my daughter?
Not us. Me. Just me. Sorry. You have to settle for secondhand information. But first, what happened to her brother? What exactly is all this about? You really need to tell me, because this may help a lot.
She won't meet with me?
No.
No, I suppose she's not ready for that quite yet. As for Vaya's brother, that was all the doing of the Redoran Council.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to discuss the details, but he's still alive, if that's what Vaya is worried about.
So he's alive, but you can't tell me anything. Council did something. Alright, alright. Well, Nayu, her boss, your daughter's boss, said to call off the other freelancers, or she'll take Vea and just kind of poof and disappear, and we'll never see her again.
Nayu's back in town?
Oh, you know her as well?
Stubborn as Vea. Very well. No other outsiders. Although I can't dismiss the mercenaries that Captain Briven employs. House Redoran is my life, as is Vea. I'll do everything in my power to see her home safely.
Alright. She's safe for now. Let me try and figure this out and handle it, and I'll see if I can get her to meet with you.
As you say. No other outsiders. But there are rules, Outlander. I must do everything within reason to maintain the honor of House Redoran.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay.
Your first payment. Soon, however, I'll expect more than just a verbal confirmation of Vea's safety. When next you see her, tell my daughter that I want to talk to her. Vea can set the terms, but I expect her to stop running away when things don't go her way.
Alright, I'll let her know. But I need to know exactly what you and her argued about.
Vea has always felt shackled by the rules of House Redoran, hobbled by the many duties and obligations it presses upon its subjects. After the situation involving her brother, she decided she wanted nothing more to do with the house, or with me.
I mean, if y'all are as controlling as it seems, I can understand why she wanted to dip. No one wants to be really controlled, it's not very fun. Well, not everyone. Some people are okay with it. So the strict observance of rules and obligations is what caused the rift between you and your daughter. What?
That may be an oversimplification, but I suppose your statement is accurate. I walk a narrow path between House Counselor and loving father. Unfortunately, the former often supersedes the latter. That's why I want to speak to Vea again.
That's an unfortunate situation. I'll try and make a meeting. No guarantees.
My husband has more faith than I do. I fear that despite your best efforts, Vea will refuse to meet with him, let alone return home. Still, I appreciate your work on our behalf.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Can I help you?
No guarantees, but I'm glad you're willing to accept that. There will be no guarantees. Try my best. Because I understand you just want her to come back home safely, but...
Well, look at that. Now you said I'd find you here, and damn it all if she wasn't right.
What's up, Asher?
Did I mention how much I hate being a messenger?
I think you did mention that.
Makes me wish I had a writ so I could kill something. Anyway, Naya wants to talk to you. Said you'd know what it was all about.
I mean, you can always go find some bandits. You know, they're pretty evil. I'm sure no one will really miss them. If you're that, you know, frustrated. But where do I need to go?
Yeah. This should explain everything, sort of. It's a map. We change locations every other day for security reasons. Just in case it falls into the hands of House Redoran or someone else with an axe to grind with our organization.
Okay, how do I use this?
Never had to use a map before. Amateurs. This one leads to a key to one of our safe houses, and another map. The first map, it depicts a particular town, kind of like this one. Hint, hint. The rest? Well, you'll have to figure that out on your own.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
I know you're helping Councillor Eris, but if that map falls into House Redoran hands, I'll probably have to kill you. Nothing personal, mind you. We're already having a bit of trouble with the house, and we'd rather not make matters worse.
Alright, yeah, that's no big deal. Do you always serve as a messenger for her?
What are you implying? Can't a person do something nice to help out an ally every now and again? Oh, who am I kidding? I hate playing the messenger. Haven't you ever done something you hate because it was the right thing to do?
Yes. Yes.
Then you understand what I'm talking about. Being noble. Doing the honorable thing. It can be a real pain in the arse, but a favor given becomes a favor returned. Eventually.
That's one way to think about it. Usually I just do it because I don't really want to do the bad thing. I just feel better doing the good thing. Yeah. But you're also one of them, aren't you?
Well,
Morag
look at
Tong.
you. You're a practical genius.
Thank you,
Look,
thank you.
Now you seems to trust you, so I suppose I have to trust you too. But that's a powerful secret you've been given. Betray us, and you'll find my blade in your back. Unless Nayu kills you first.
I mean, it would be a pretty challenging fight, because I'm also a rather skilled assassin of my own right. What kind of trouble you got?
The Morag Tong has the authority to accept and carry out writs of execution. We keep the great houses from engaging in all-out war, but they rarely appreciate the work we do on their behalf. House Redorin in particular wants to shut us down.
Why?
The other houses have used us to take Redorin down a peg or two of late.
Oh.
To be frank, for all their vaunted honor, the house cries foul whenever someone gets the better of them. Our status is tenuous enough without Redorin's constant harassment.
Why is it tenuous?
As I understand it, the Morag Tong made mistakes in the past, grew too arrogant. We had to lay low for more than a century. Now, we're taking select contracts, working to re-establish our reputation. It's not our fault most of them concern Redorin.
True, true. Alright. Okay. That is... I was gonna say, that looks like that's this town. Oh, that's why he was like, hint, hint. Because it is actually this town. It's not a town, it's not a place like this town. It's actually this town. I see. I'm smart. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. What's in the box? Never met.
They don't call me mud crab for nothing.
Why would they call you mud crab? Do I want to know why they call you mud crab? I don't think I do, honestly. Oh, nope, we're in the wrong area. There's a tree, and I think it's over here. It's a mushroom. Whoever drew this is really rather skilled, I'd say. I want to be able to sketch like this. That'd be pretty cool. Mushroom? Mushroom? Oh! Mushroom! Hey, we're right underneath their noses. Hello? Hello?
Sorry about all the subterfuge, but we
Nah,
can't
it's
be
okay.
too careful when it comes to security around here.
Nah, I understand. It's cool. It's cool. As a thief and an assassin of my own, I understand. I understand. So can we meet?
Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. But yes, Vea would very much like to meet with you. You intrigue her, and your connection to her father could prove beneficial once she knows she can trust you.
Okay. And how do we prove she can trust us?
Redorin records. House officials keep track of everything. Incidents, commendations, births and deaths. Whether important or mundane, they detail it all in their registry. Vea believes the registry contains information about her brother Ulran.
Alright, she wants me to steal the registry?
Don't sound so offended.
I'm not, I'm just curious.
We're going to get dirty eventually. You are dealing with assassins and politicians, after all. The local keeper of records, Lord Drano, is away, so security at his townhouse should be light.
Alright, steal it from his townhouse. Understood. Hmm? Can we jump through here? Oh, look at that. Oh, he's still in town too. Well, we don't have to go very far. That's nice. Run in, run in, run in. Run in, run in, run in. Sneaky, sneaky. Restricted area. No witnesses. Sorry, dude. Oh, I didn't even need to be over here. Wow, that was unfortunate. Sorry, dude. I'm sure you'll wake up with a hangover in a few. Where'd that guard go? I know there's a guard over here. Oh, can I take him out? Haha! Doink. Sorry, dude. Guard. I'm not particularly fond of patrolling guards. Where are we going? Over here? Ooh. Take a nap. Thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. House Veteran Registry. Commendation. Sergeant Irolef. For actions beyond the call of duty during the recent data intrusion at Kwarma Mine B-37. Important note. The Nords have sent a representative from their cultural exchange, I know who that is, to facilitate fellowship and understanding between our people. Please provide Ambassador Rigert with every possible courtesy in this endeavor, no matter how odd his behavior may seem. He's awesome. He really is. I think he had intimate relations with one of the important people over in Somerset. They were swooned by his Nord ways. The following members of the House Guard have completed officer training: Freya, Dorfasi, Rivami, and Baryan. Lena Davel, recent graduate of the Shad Astula Academy, has been assigned to the Veteran Investigation Commission. She's bright and talented and will make a great addition to our intelligence gathering organization. We should be wary of her wild tales of exploding shadow clucks, however, just as a precaution. Exile. For conduct unbecoming of a veteran officer and noble, by order of the Veteran High Council, Captain Olwen Relef has been stripped of his rank and exiled from House Veteran and Tribunal territory. Okay. Rivian Malrum has been promoted to captain of our Western forces in light of the recent dismissal of Ulrun Relef. Ashlander incidents. Incidents continue to mount concerning Ashlander unrest among the tribes occupying the wilderness beyond Balmora. Captain Briven has hired the mercenary band known as Fahara's War Claws to assist the veteran military as needed. He may be a key player in that then, because the brother got demoted and exiled, and he got promoted. Maybe there's a little bit of a foul play involved. I thought that was Rigert. Say, what up, dude? Rigert, what are you doing? Have you swayed any more people lately? We're back.
Still alive, I see. And since you're here, that means you weren't captured and hauled off to a Redoran dungeon. Good for you.
Thank you.
Were you able to acquire the registry?
Yes.
Does it contain any information about Thea's brother Ulran?
Yes. The book mentioned someone named Ulrun was stripped of his rank and exiled.
Ulran was exiled? That can't be right. He's an exemplary officer and a good man. Plus, he's the son of a counselor. Why in oblivion would House Redoran banish one of their brightest stars?
That's what the book says.
I can see that. There has to be more to the story, but I'm not sure how we get it. Still, you proved you could be trusted, and you admirably performed this task. So I suppose I should let you meet with Vea now.
Alright, where's she at?
There's an abandoned cave along the coast. It's in the swamp and smells like rot, which makes it the perfect place to hide. Vea's supposed to wait inside, but she's bored. I know she's been sneaking out. You'll find her in the cave or just outside.
Alright, we'll go over there.
And find Vea. She's eager for any information about her brother, so she's really going to appreciate getting that registry. Just try not to be too charming when you meet her hero. She has enough distractions as it is.
Alright. Why are you hiding her over there instead of here? This place looks so comfortable.
Vea would face too many temptations here in Balmora. Friends, favorite places, familiar sights and sounds, not to mention the proximity to all things House Redrun. Even the most thick-headed house guard would eventually stumble over her.
That's true. Thank you for trusting me.
And don't thank me, hero. As long as you're useful and don't betray us, then we're engaged in a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Fair enough.
Cross us in any way, however, and you'll never see my blade before it plunges into your heart.
Oh, such a sweet thing to say. So do you know her brother?
Well enough. Ulran and Vea used to sneak out to watch me train. I have a way with blades that fascinated them to no end. Eventually, our fondness developed between the three of us. And to think, I never even had a nick sound growing up.
Doesn't being in a Morag tongue make relationships difficult?
It's not like personal relationships are against the rules, though I suppose they are sort of frowned upon. Anyway, my assignments always brought me back to Vvardenfell, so we were able to keep in touch and visit even as they grew older.
You don't think Olwen could have done something to warrant exile?
Anything's possible, but the Ulran I know holds honor above all else. I can't believe he'd do something so dishonorable that the house leaders would demand his exile. We need to find out more about what happened.
Okay. Do you know why she's been sneaking out of the cave?
Vea's young, bored, and stubborn. That makes for a volatile combination. She wants fresh air and freedom. I can't blame her for that. I can blame her for assuming I'm not aware of her little excursions. I thought I trained her better than that.
Think she's in any danger?
Danger's a relative term, especially when you're dealing with relatives. Vea can make her own decisions. If she wants to risk getting caught by House Redrun, that's on her head, especially since she knows they've been searching that area.
Alright, we'll go hunt her down. What up?
Now you goes too easy on Vea. When my master trained me, her word was law, and the only acceptable response on my part was, as you command. But what do I know? Vea's not my apprentice.
You sound a little salty. But, I mean, different trainers, different training style. Where are we going? North. Okay, but I have an ad break coming in about 30 seconds. So we are going to just pause it here. We're going to pause it here. And be back after this break. Yes. BRB. I am returned with more coffee. I have no more skill points. That's what I need to do. Okay. Forgot where I was going for a second. I also don't want to make. I want to make sure I don't miss anything as I'm running around. I'm not sure how far the minimap finds things. Oop, 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 hello? Ooh.
And you're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have the kitten scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferhara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again.
I don't trust you.
Ah, the Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over? What do you mean by that?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
Oh yeah? Who are these war
Khajiit
claws?
mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race, Ferhara's warriors are surprisingly effective. I employ them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redoran is spread thin of late.
Alright, what do you know about this Elrond's exile?
Vea's brother. It's a sad story. Killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander of all things.
Really?
I think they were being too lenient when they simply exiled him. But that's how they treat the privileged few.
He killed a soldier?
Ulran always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. He felt that an Ashlander life was worth more than a Redoran life. The council
I'd say they're about
agree
equal.
with his assessment. This will all be over as soon as Ferhara finds Vea.
Well, Counselor Eris hired me to find his daughter, and that's what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Ferhara assumes the Counselor's minions will not present a problem for the war claws. Yes, Captain?
No.
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
We should talk.
Ferhara enjoys a friendly rivalry as much as the next mercenary. But the Relef kitten belongs to Warclaws, yes?
No,
Let's
sorry.
not get our tails tangled over this, Dullclaw.
I am not so dull. Counselor Eris forbade the use of outsiders in this matter.
Forbade is such a complicated concept. It assumes that the rules are applied equally to everyone, and we both know the foolishness of that assumption.
Fair.
The War Claws have a long-standing contract that predates any proclamations by the Counselor.
That shouldn't really affect it. You should still be bound by what he says, but okay, whatever. Have you ever worked with this Captain Ulrun?
Captain Briven's predecessor? Forgive Ferhara. This one can barely remember the names of those who lack claws and fur. But yes, we worked with Ulran, though Briven appreciates our techniques so much more than he ever did.
Techniques?
Trade secrets, you understand. Ferhara can tell you the War Claws do whatever it takes to accomplish the job. This assignment is perfect for us, since we specialize in missing persons. We find them, we make them disappear. Whatever the client needs.
That sounds risky. Alright, I guess I can't sneak up behind you and stab you. That's fine. It's okay. You see? An ESO to get on my mount, it's H. Which is why, when I was playing Guild Wars, I kept on pressing H. Because I was like, ooh, let's get in our mount. H. Oh, H does nothing. How do I get up there? It's a very interesting question. Let's go around. There is a quest here. Oh, wait, we found it. In theory. Yes, yes. Is my... Ooh, avoid that. Victory! Oops. Hey, oh, there they are. Hey, guys.
This place is fascinating. I wonder how long it's lain undisturbed.
It could be years, decades even.
I'd hoped to find more Dwemer relics, but I suppose the view is inspiring.
It certainly is.
Flatterer. You can see this view anywhere now, can't you?
And yet I never grow tired of looking.
Speaking of looking, we should start viewing larger homes.
What's wrong with our current home?
It's rather small, isn't it?
It's cozy. Just enough room for you and me.
And you don't see how that could become a problem?
No?
Well, you've done a lot more than look since we married, dear.
Ooh.
At houses? Wait. Bravura?
Yes?
You're pregnant?
That happens when one enjoys the view, doesn't it?
That's wonderful!
Raunchy.
I'm going to be a father!
Yes, dear. Yes, you are.
We need a new house with a real kitchen and a second bedroom. Perhaps even 3 bedrooms?
One step at a time, dear.
Oh, that's so cute. I mean, this one is rather close, so we might as well just run and grab that one. Since we're in the area. He's done a lot more than just looking. Naughty, naughty.
Open your eyes. Please, open your eyes.
Are they gone?
Yes. You fought them off.
Oh, good. Dying for nothing would have been embarrassing.
You're not going to die. I won't allow it.
That's ambitious of you.
I can mend more than a scraped knee. You'll see. Just don't move.
That feels better.
I told you. You're still bleeding. Just a little more.
Keelan.
I can save you. I will save you.
Take care of the children. For me. Promise.
We'll take care of them together.
Promise me.
I will, I promise. But keep your eyes open.
I wish I could.
Bravura!
You've made these years so wonderful.
Bravura!
Oh.
Bravura!
That's unfortunate. And sad. The one downside, well, I'm sure there are many downsides, but the downside of living in such an interesting locale, I suppose.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Ooh. She bopped him good.
You there! The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Wait, who are you? You're not quite the person I wanted to talk to. Sorry. We'll come back to you. My bad. My bad. My bad. You can have your fun beating them up. We'll be back in a bit. We're currently trying to find a missing person. Okay, where's she at? She should be around here, right? Right? There she is. There's someone. Oh, there she is.
Stupid Warclaws. Now I know how a mouse feels.
How you doing?
By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
Nope. I'm working with Naru. I have information about your brother.
Oh, right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned, but the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
Alright.
Unfortunately, there's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent.
Alright, I'll deal with them. You get to the cave.
You're going to tackle that mob of fur and claws?
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Meet me at the cave when you're finished. I think we have a lot to talk about. Oh, and try not to get killed. I really want to know what you came all this way to tell me.
Yeah.
Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
Okay. Sorry, but they should have called off those mercenaries.
Smell the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first ones here.
Oh, I guess not. Wrong button. Wrong button. I got so many buttons, and I'm not pushing any of the right ones. I mean, this kind of works. Oh no! Oh no! Go, my flying minion of doom! Bonk. Bonk. Sorry.
Warclaws, let's flay this outsider.
Oh, there's more. This wasn't supposed to be part of the plan. Well, you're not supposed to have. Well. Oh wait. Oh wait. Ah. Bonk. There's more of you, huh? Where did you get the drove? The drove? 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 You guys got minions too, huh? Huh?
I need healing.
Sorry, it's not allowed. Bonk. Ha 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 ha. Bonk. Hey, you. Oh, you're an accidental. My bad. Bonk. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go talk to the little one. Welcome back. Hello.
What do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got
Not
dirt
bad.
and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Orun. What did you find out?
So according to the registry, your brother Ulrin was stripped of his rank and exiled.
No, that can't be right. Ulrun's honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
Well, I think this is an elaborate plot, but according to the Captain Brivian, Aldrin killed one of his own men to protect an Ashlander.
What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders, even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
Any idea where we can find these Ashlanders? Maybe they can tell us more.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help, brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them? Wait, someone's coming.
Get behind
She
me.
can handle herself just fine, hero. Vea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave along with half the House Redoran soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
My bad.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
What do you suggest?
The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redoran troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
Alright, back tunnels it is.
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redoran recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
Alright, well be careful. Sounds easy enough. 3 assassins should be able to make easy work out of it. Ready? Ready? Hello? Are you gonna follow me?
I've never ventured through the exit, so this will be new territory for the both of us. I'll do my best to try and help, though.
Oh, you got a pair of axes? Okay, okay.
I'll slow down the main contingent of Redoran forces while you lead Vea out through the back tunnels. I'll find you once we're all clear of the house soldiers and the Khajiit mercenaries.
Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
Why you gotta bring up that? I'm not paranoid as it is.
Search everywhere. Captain Priven thinks the Councillor's kitten might try to escape through these tunnels.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's go this way. Oop. Oop, oop, oop. These guys are rather strong. I want to save the werewolf form. Or something a little more stronger. Okay. Let's get going.
This looks promising. Let's give it a try.
It's a shame I can't assassinate these guys. I must not know their physiology very well. Where'd they go? Oops. Why do you go in a circle? Oh, because you wanted to bring your friend over. Oh no. Oh no, wrong button. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Maybe we can go back a little bit. We can go bonk. Bonk. Hello? Oh no, hello, hello, button, button, button. That was a little concerning. We still have... Nope, nope, wrong buttons. Because you're not gonna let me go by, are you? Ooh, you can defend yourself? Ah, I wasn't expecting that. Not bonkable. Not bonkable. I think going this way made me avoid the house veteran people, but instead I'm dealing with the natives. Or with a native fauna, right? Fauna's animals, or the plants. I wonder how they are able to channel electricity like that. Sneaking out. Sneaking out.
That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
Well, we'll deal with them if they show up. Survey says...
Oh no, we're surrounded. And that's my father. What's he doing here?
Sweep the caves. If you spot Vaya, report back to me. She's not to be harmed.
I prefer that you don't harm the agents I hired either. There's no need for bloodshed.
How'd they find this place?
Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
Alright, I'll cause a distraction and you can run out.
You do that for me?
That's not so
Thanks,
difficult.
I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
I mean, he hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I can totally give him a progress report and distract him. Yeah.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
Okay. Will you meet with your dad after you find your brother?
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's alright, I'll meet with my father.
Okay.
But that meeting will be on my terms, not his.
That's fair.
And tell him to call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy us some time.
Alright. Let's make our heroic landing. Ah!
Halt! Who goes there?
Boom.
Stand down. These outlanders work for me.
Hey, buddy.
Well, look what the cats almost dragged in. I'm not sure what happened in the cave, but I suspect you have a lot to answer for, Outlander.
Not to you, I don't.
The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vaya has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter? I won't sleep well until she's home, safe and sound.
Listen, we agreed you wouldn't use any of our outsiders. And what exactly is this mercenary group they hired?
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me. Look, we're all just trying to get my daughter home safely. Now, tell me what Vaya's thinking.
Well, she is planning to meet with you, but on her terms. And all of these soldiers? Dude, you just scared her off. She's not gonna be here.
It was a gamble, I admit. An opportunity
Gamble you
I
failed.
couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter. So, where and when will Vaya meet with me?
Soon-ish. I've got to do a few more things first, and then she'll consider meeting with you.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Vaya can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vaya to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
That sounds like a threat. Are you sure you want to threaten a group of assassins? That doesn't sound very, very healthy. But I'll let her know.
Do as I command, and let them pass.
Ha ha ha. Captain Riven, you're a bitch. I really think he caused all of this, and it was just a setup to get Ulrin out of the way. That's what I think.
Well, those certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails.
This is disturbing.
No, you made it.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I bet I'm not going to like the answer. Talk to my apprentice. She's eager to find her brother.
Fugi.
I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Redoran thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders?
You sure this was the camp?
My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place, so full of life. I know House Redoran wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this.
You think they are still in the area?
If Ulran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here.
Alright, I'll poke
I really
my
want to
nose
help,
around.
but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me. We'll hang around and wait for you to find something before we move in.
Alright, you stay out of the Warclaw's way, and I'll find where your brother
I don't
is.
think this is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Veya. You know I hate that title.
Ooh. Okay, well. I think the Warclaws need to meet my claws. I like being a werewolf. It's actually kind of fun. Especially when I get to snack on all these tasty fools. Snack. Snack. Nope. Snack. To the warriors of Scrib Battalion, including the soldiers of House Redoran and the mercenaries of Fahara's Warclaws. Scrib Battalion is tasked with reclaiming the Kudanut mine in the surrounding countryside from Ashlander squatters. Ashlanders mistakenly believe that all land is free. They will resist our efforts to clear them from the specified sites. With this in mind, heed the following orders. Do not use force against the Ashlanders unless absolutely necessary. A peaceful transaction of territory is preferred over taking the area through violence. Allow the Ashlanders to leave the vicinity, provided they comply with Redoran law. If any Ashlanders resist, disarm the agitators and imprison them for the duration of the engagement. If force must be used, make sure it is applied swiftly and to the maximum effect. Captain Brivian. Curious. Oh! I wasn't expecting to see a person. Hello.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe ages ago. You don't appear to be one of the heretical invaders, but looks can be deceiving. What do you seek, stranger?
I'm looking for Ulran Relic.
Ah, Ulran the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status, but remained true to his heart. Ulran is here. He tried to stand against the Redorans, just as they detained me within this yurt.
Where is he now?
I assume they dragged him off to the mine, along with most of the tribe who refused to let those tribunal dogs walk all over us. Or should I say tribunal cats in this instance. Be wary. The mine will be as protected as the camp, maybe even more so.
Tell me more about this mine.
It's a small hole in the ground, but it served us well until the Redorans and their Warclaws arrived. Now they toss my people aside and lock the door. Warclaw Irgazar carries the key, but there is a spare in the supply yard.
Alright, I'll get the key and
Get
find
the
him.
key to the mine from either the Warclaw's commander or the supply yard, whichever suits your needs. Perhaps you'll find what you seek within Kudanot's depths.
Why didn't they send you to the mine as well?
To keep the head and the body separate. As long as I'm here, I can't offer my people hope or advice. And I certainly can't compel them to rebel against these invaders.
I can help you escape.
I have no doubt. However, my place remains with my people, at least for now. The Warclaws have treated me well so far. They believe I can make their tails fall off if I so choose. Who am I to dissuade such creatures from their beliefs?
Oh, the superstitious kittens. Back to werewolf form. Oh.
Healer!
No healer. Sorry. Ooh, fire. That was not cool. Oh, there he is. Roar. Ooh, okay, you got that. Ah, I can do that too. Snack. Ooh. Turning into a werewolf is rather fun and cool. I enjoy it greatly. There was supposed to be ebony in this mine, huh? Alright, let's find out where they are. Did I get a level yet? I don't think I
The
did.
captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Are those names or are they just statuses? They're elites, so let's meet force with force.
Intruders! Warclaws! Attack!
Oh goodness, oh goodness, oh goodness. You make a perfect snack. Thank you. Thank you. Where else? Where else are you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Why are there dead elves? What's going on here? Oh! Oh no! Olwen.
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods! They murdered these poor Ashlanders!
And your brother.
No. Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
I'm sorry.
Veya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. Doesn't make any sense.
If you try to defend the Ashlanders...
I suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the Warclaws. I wonder if Eris knows about this.
Maybe.
I'm not sure how Veya's going to get her answers now.
Well, I found a speaking stone on him.
I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive and as rare as a sober Nord, but Oron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
It may explain what happened here, so yeah.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother.
That's what I figured.
You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora and were causing trouble, I was dubious to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down. I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister.
So the actions of a racist soldier caused him to act. And that's what happened.
I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
Oran! Damn it! What am I supposed to do now?
We continue to find
Oran's
answers.
Not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now? Damn Oran for leaving me that damn message! And damn him for dying on me! Gods, I miss my brother.
I'm sorry.
I still don't understand. Oran said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oran never wanted to hurt anyone.
It sounds like your brother was a good person.
So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem?
Probably.
We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it.
We'll find them.
Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oran. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Ooh. Making a vow to one of the Daedric princes?
I agree with Ulran's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulran thinking?
You don't think we should continue to investigate his death?
I didn't say that. I'm just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran. And we don't even have a writ to protect us.
What do we do now?
I'm going to take Vea and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morag Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences.
Alright, so tell me what these rules are. Maybe you don't have to break them, but I'm not part of the Morag Tong.
We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we kill respectable citizens without a writ, that's just murder. So, without proof and a proper writ, my hands are tied.
Alright. Well, that ties your hands, but not mine. Alright, I'll go talk to Council Eris and let him know his son is dead.
You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redoran is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders. Vea and I still need your help to get to the bottom of all of this. We'll see you in Balmora, Hera.
Unfortunate. Well, depending on how Councilor Eris reacts, we'll be able to decide whether or not he was involved or if he knew about his son's death. It'll be like he's telling on himself. Ooh, 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 ooh. Avoid the wild claws. War claws, not wild claws. Eh, close enough. Okay, okay, avoid big old frog creature. Yeah. Okay. Mushrooms are such interesting things. Oop, oop, too far.
Your wife signed a contract, Gilan. She did not complete it.
But she died.
And now the crystals she was to procure for me have been acquired by my rival.
I've lost the mother of my children.
Your failings are not my problem.
We don't have enough money to pay you back.
Then we will sell your house.
We can't do that. Master, please. My children.
May purchase their own dwelling with their own money.
Nari's only just turned 8, and Mills...
You would offer an alternative?
What can I offer you?
I understand you have some aptitude for magic. You will serve me.
But... my children...
will remain in your home so long as you do not violate our contract.
But who will raise them? When will I see them?
You will see them when I don't need you. Or would you rather see them in the street?
No, of course not. Thank you, Master Drenham. I will serve you.
You sign your contract today.
What a piece of shit. Can I hunt him? It's kind of a thing to do. So predatory. Dude, you doing okay?
Were you able to recover my memories? It's important they understand.
Yeah. Are there any more you want me to find?
No, thank you. You've recovered everything I need to explain. Well, to talk with my children. I'm not sure my heart can endure any more of this. It feels like losing her all over again. Please, could you do this old man one last favor?
What do you need?
Ask my children to come visit me. I feel like I can finally leave them with the answers I've never been able to provide. Tell Neria we need to talk about her mother. As for Mills, if he hesitates, tell him it's about the estate, his inheritance.
Where can I find them?
Neria works at the stables. She's always been good with guar, something she inherited from her mother. Mills will likely be fishing on the canal for dinner. He's always kept them both fed. I'm so proud of both of them. I wish they understood.
I'll find them. Oh. Oh. That's not where we needed to go. That's not him either. He's on this side. Jump, 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 jump.
Oh, you've returned to bother me again.
Yeah, your dad needs to speak to you. It's about your mom.
I have nothing to say to that man. What is it about I don't want to talk about my father that you can't understand?
Listen, he said it was about your inheritance.
I don't want his money any more than I want his apologies. Does that man really think he can buy me off after ignoring me my entire life?
It's not
Leave
quite
me alone.
as simple.
If father needs someone to listen to his excuses, ask Neria to do it.
Doesn't your sister deserve your support?
You just don't give up, do you? Fine. I'll endure another few moments with my absentee father. For her. Just let me set aside the fish I've caught today first.
There you go.
What do you want?
I'm stuck, I'm stuck, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. She's over there. Life be hard. And Tamriel?
Back again? Father hasn't been an undue burden to you, I hope.
No. It's been cool. It's been cool. But he needs to speak to you about your mom.
My mother? Father rarely mentions her. I can tell how painful it is for him to recall her, even after all these years. I was young when she passed, but my memories are pleasant. Did he say what this is about? What did he have you doing?
I helped him recover some memories from his younger days.
How odd. Father always was dabbling in magic. Often it seemed like he had time for little else, though I know he did it to take care of us. Still, I'd better check up on him. I imagine Mills wants nothing to do with this. I'll ensure he joins us.
I persuaded him to join us.
No one persuades Mills to do anything. I'm quite impressed. That will certainly save me a trip. I suppose I should head home straight away.
Yes, let us go.
This work isn't going to do itself.
I thought someone was yelling at her. Like, listen, do I have to sneak and stab you in the back too? I'll do it! I'll do it, I say!
The master went upstairs to rest. He did not wish to be disturbed until you arrived.
Let's go, Mills. He's still your father.
He has an odd way of showing it.
Father? Mills has come to visit.
Hope he's not dead.
Father? Father! Oh, Father. I suppose you are with Mother
Couldn't
at
resist
last.
disappointing me one last time. Good riddance.
Be a dick.
Well, he's finally...
If only I'd come sooner.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. We all knew this was coming. That doesn't make it any easier to bear. My father was a good man, even if Mills never got to see it. Why was he so obsessed with that stone? You said he had you store his memories inside it?
Yes, he wanted you to see his memories.
I'm almost afraid to do so. What couldn't he just say to us all this time? Still, these were his last wishes. Thank you for making that possible.
What? A ghost?
Naria. Mills. I so regret not being there as you grew up. What I could never tell you is why my life was not my own.
Shh, Mills. I think this is a memory.
Soon, I'll be able to share the truth with you. To share everything with you. Thanks to the efforts of this kind traveler, I have archived my memories on this stone. I hope one day you will find it in your hearts to forgive me, and find the father and mother you never had. Here, I love you. I have always loved you. You've both made me so proud.
Father?
Why? Why couldn't you just fade away like you always do? Why couldn't you just let me forget you?
Because it's not just about him, Mills, or you. It's about all of us. Our family, together at last.
The contract probably made it so that he couldn't speak with them.
It's been so hard on Father. To have to leave us so often. To keep silent while we grew cold and distant, even when he was here. It might seem odd, but I feel hopeful. Father and Mother are finally with us. Their memories will live on.
I thought I knew my father. I always thought he hated me, and that's why he was never around. I came to terms with that long ago. I had a father, and I hated him. Now he's gone. How am I supposed to face what's in that stone knowing I was wrong?
I do not know. But I hope you're able to work through it. Okay. Well. Now to assist with more family issues. I should make a dark elf. Actually, I think I have one. I just gotta play her.
May I be of service?
And so the Outlander returns, as we discussed in the swamp. I expected you to return with Vaya, or present me with a time and place for us to meet. Tell me, Outlander, which is it to be?
There was a bit of a complication, actually.
Complication? What kind of complication? I ordered my soldiers to stand down and let you do things your way. But instead of results, you bring me excuses.
I don't want to hear this, but your son's dead. He was killed during the House Redovan raid on the Ashlander camp.
No, that's not possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vvardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Probably because they treated him better than you did. Vaya was with me too. She confirmed it was her brother.
Vaya was with you? And you left her out there? By the three, everything is unraveling no matter how hard I try to maintain control.
That's your...
I need you to do something else for me if you would, Outlander.
See, that's the problem. You're trying to control everything. You need to understand, the world is not under your control. What do you need me to do?
Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs to stay away until I can calm things down. I don't want to see anything happen to her. Promise me. And take this. Consider it payment for your efforts thus far.
So he didn't know. He expected his son to be alive. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I still believe it's the captain.
If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. Once I determine the best way to proceed, I'll contact you. In the meantime, make sure Vaya stays away from Balmora and House Redovan.
Did you order that attack?
It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redovan. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left.
But I mean, if it was an Ashlander camp, how does that make it Redovan land? Were you extorting your force upon them?
House Redovan has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it when a massive ash storm hit. Before we could return, the Ashlanders moved in.
How exactly did you claim it? Did you just go, hey, this is ours, and not consult anyone else that might have been in the area? But I mean, you could have just let them use it. They're nomads. They would have left eventually.
Redovan depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects. They sweep into an area, take everything, and move on. We couldn't allow them to do that here. So, I sent Captain Briven to convince them otherwise.
I mean, if you didn't treat them like the way you do, you probably could have spoken to them. But whatever, I digress. And it seems like I need to talk to Captain once again.
The Captain serves House Redovan with honor and dedication.
No, he doesn't.
He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to me.
No, he wouldn't.
He'd have no reason to keep such news from me and the other counselors.
Yes, he does. We're gonna pause it here because I do have an ad coming in like 15 seconds, so I will be back Through these messages. Might be a little late. Gonna let the dog outside too. BRB. Okay. Darling Nyx wanted to sunbathe for a little bit. Okay, so turns out Olwen left behind a speaking stone. His last message indicated that he had planned to talk to Brivin.
I'll speak to Brivin when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my orders. He's an exemplary soldier and an upstanding member of the house. Like me, everything he does is for the betterment of House Redoran.
So if that's the case, I mean, it means he murdered him on your words. Which is not true apparently, but that's what they're going to say. But that was the person I was supposed to talk to. Hey, what's up, Asher?
Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vaya must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's why I came looking for you.
Why me? Why isn't Naryu with her?
Naryu has responsibilities to tend to. Morag Tong responsibilities.
Oh.
Understand? She left me to keep Vaya company, but I'm not very good at spouting words of comfort and solace. Unless I can kill something, I'm very good at that.
Alright, so you want me to talk to her?
You do understand. And now you implied you're as dense as the ash storms coming off Red Mountain. Good to know even the Mother of Blades can be wrong. Vaya's upset, and not just about her brother. She wanted to go with Naryu.
Alright, I'll go talk to her then.
One other thing. Naryu's job concerns House Redoran. That's why she didn't want Vaya to accompany her on this one. Vaya's grief-stricken, angry, and ready to lash out at anyone and anything, so keep your head low and try not to upset her.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like you've gotten on her bad side before.
I have experience getting on a lot of people's bad sides. Women, especially, find me exasperating. Irresistible, but exasperating. It's a gift.
Why did she want to go with Naryu?
Something about who Naryu's target is.
Ooh.
Thinks the target may know something about what happened to her brother. Look, I'm not even sure how Vaya found out who Naryu's target is, and I don't want to know. Just go and talk to her, please.
Okay, any advice on how I should approach?
Carefully, and with your hands empty and clearly visible. She's in the safe house beneath Balmora, or at least that's where I left her. But I didn't lock the door, so I suppose she could be anywhere by now. I suggest you hurry and get down there.
Very well, very well. We will speak to her. Hopefully before she does anything too rash. That was a great jump.
Get out of here, Ashur. I don't need a nursemaid no matter what Naryu might think. Oh,
nope, not Ashur.
It's you. Sorry about that. Did Ashur send you to check up on me?
Kinda.
I swear, the next person that treats me like a child is going to find my dagger in their stomach. Gods, I'm not mad at you. I'm just annoyed at everybody right now.
I mean, do you want me to leave? I can leave if you want.
No, I don't think so. It's just been difficult. Finding poor Ulran in the Ashlander camp. I need to be doing something. Sitting down here in the dark, hiding, that's not going to solve anything.
But Naryu told you to stay put.
I know, but Naryu's writ. It involves a Redoran counselor. Exactly the opportunity I've been waiting for. The counselor knows who set up my brother. We need to talk to her before Naryu executes the writ. Do this for me, and I promise to stay here.
Okay, all right. I'll go look into it. You stay put. Don't cause any trouble.
Well, Naryu wouldn't tell me any specifics, but she trained me well. It wasn't hard to sneak a glance at the writ before she took off. Her target's at Arenum Manor, out in the swamp. Not far from that smelly cave, actually.
Okay. I'll go there and see if we can hold off murdering this counselor before we can find anything.
I appreciate you agreeing to see what you can learn at Arenum Manor. My father used to say it was used by councillors as a retreat. But Mother always told me it was where they conducted business that required a certain degree of privacy.
Illicit dealings? So, have you given any thought to your brother's message?
That's all I've been doing. Thinking. And I think Ulran was right. I think someone wanted him out of the way, and they orchestrated the event with the Ashlanders to do it. Someone played my brother for a fool, and it cost him his life.
What can you tell me about this captain?
Brivon's as stubborn as my father when it comes to following the rules and regulations of House Redoran. Ulran and Brivon were best friends, even if they argued from time to time.
What did they argue about?
Politics, foreign relations, the Ashlanders. You name an issue, and Ulran and Brivon were probably on opposite sides of the argument. It got to the point where I had to ignore both of them or they'd drive me insane.
Well, I told your father what happened to your brother.
You did? How did he take it? I mean, he didn't know that my brother was dead.
He didn't. He was just as upset as you.
Really? I suppose that makes sense. I think he loves us, in his own way. But what else did he say? Did he know that Ulran had been banished?
Yes, he told Ulran to go to the mainland. He wasn't expecting him to turn to the Ashlanders for shelter.
He didn't expect... My father doesn't know his children as well as he thinks. Either of them. That's why I had to get away. Join the Morag Tongue. At least Naryu understands me. Mostly.
Well, your dad said avoid House Redoran until he can sort out what happened.
I can't agree to that.
Yeah,
I need to figure out what happened to my brother, who was involved, and then I'm going to make them pay. Just you watch.
That's fair. That is... understandable. I mean, you did make a claim to a Daedric prince, after all. Spinner of webs. Pretty far, okay. And we're running, and we're running. We are traveling. Away we go. We're going the right way. No. Detour. Rerouting. New route established. Traveling. Enjoy the scenery. And on the... oh, wait, we got a troll. Troll. A troll. Ooh, that's a Daedra, isn't it? Nope, that's a Daedra. It's another one. Oh no. Not the sparkly lights. It burns. It burns. These remind me of inked cats. And those are just pretty. They would make very nice lights, like lanterns kind of deal, you know. Behold, got here faster than I expected. Thank you for using Tamriel GPS services. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to do either. Right? You telling me I can't run through there? Fine. Can we jump? Can we jump? Can we jump? I miss being able to run and jump over things, I suppose.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's
Oh.
not polite to keep an assassin waiting.
Really? You were expecting me? Well, guess you are good at your job.
I was wondering how long it was going to take Vea to convince you to follow me. But she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way?
She stayed in Balmora. She wants me to see what your target knows about Ulrin's exile and murder.
I know Vea wants answers, but this is my job. There are rules, especially where the lords of the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with this, though, provided you're willing to help.
Yeah, I'll just get there before you do. That way you won't know a thing. Right? Yeah, that works. What do you need me to do?
First, don't kill any Redrons. That's a violation of my writ and could have serious consequences for both of us.
That's unfortunate.
Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Ulron's exile while I figure out how to deal with the counselor.
Okay.
We need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morag Tong will have my head.
Okay. You get these kind of writs often?
It's unusual, but not unheard of. True, most writs taken out against the houses target low to mid-ranking officials. The Grand Master is cautious when it comes to accepting such a high-profile writ. Apparently, though, this target has been very bad.
How bad exactly?
Councillor Dovera has been conspiring with House Drez to promote the slave trade and avoid scrutiny by Redrin and Pact officials. She played a dangerous but profitable game, and her coffers were overflowing. Until someone noticed.
What gave her away?
I'm not privy to the laborious investigations that took place.
Fair.
In cases like these, though, the target usually becomes complacent and lets her guard down. She made a mess. Now I get to clean it up, for the good of Dunmer society.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts on why Ulrin was actually exiled?
That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way the torchbug nags at the brave little scrib in those children's stories. Once we discover who Ulron's torchbug is, we'll have a clearer understanding of why they set him up, and why he had to die.
I think it's Brivian. And I think Brivian was too infatuated with Varya. That's my theory. You think Ulrin's plan was, her death was all part of her plan?
I'm not saying that. Accidents happen. But they certainly made sure Ulron was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Both in Balmora and again in the Ashlander camp. In addition to whatever you can find here, we should also talk to Captain Briven.
I agree. I do also think that he's involved.
Briven's name keeps coming up. At the very least, he was Ulron's best friend once. He might be able to shed some light on Ulron and what happened to cause his exile. And I really want to know what took place after Ulron left us that message.
I agree. Leaving Veya behind was a good decision, right?
Veya's my apprentice, and I'll decide when she's ready to take on a mission.
Fair.
She's been through a lot, and her actions reflect on me and my status in the Morag Tong. She may not appreciate it right now, but I'm trying to keep the both of us on track.
So you're accountable for her actions?
That's how it works. Her actions are my actions. Veya goes out and executes 3 writs. I share the credit and get praised for training my apprentice. On the other hand, if she kills someone without a writ, the Morag Tong takes both our heads.
Damn, those are pretty strict rules.
There have to be. My order came this close to being eliminated. It's only recently that we've started to make a comeback, and only in Dunmer territory. If we can't control the actions of our members, we'll be hunted down and destroyed for sure.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's go be sneaky. Oops, someone wasn't sneaky. Oh, trespassing. Fiddlesticks. Oh, fiddlesticks. You know, if it was just, not getting caught, it'd be easier. Because all we'd have to do is murder them, and then we wouldn't.
Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
Fiddlesticks. Come on. Come on, stop chasing me. Thank you. Oh, no, you're still chasing me. Aw, you can't swim. Shame, that. Like someone else is having problems with it too. Sneaking out. Sneaking about. Sneak right by him. Hopefully this will lead us somewhere and not just, you know, around their wall. Oh, it looks like it's just gonna take me around the wall. No hidden entrances on this side. How unfortunate. Ooh, I thought that was someone else. I would have been like, no! Well... That... Dude! She saw me from deep. Go away. Go away, I say. Well now, so there's only one entrance. Fiddlesticks. It's avoid killing that's difficult, especially when there are so many of them.
The only fish that go with a river's flow are the dead ones.
One advantage of being a vampire, I suppose, is being able to turn invisible. That is a power I would... How am I supposed to get past them? And get up there? Am I even supposed to get up there? Oh, boxes. They're stacked up wonderfully. However, let's see if I can get by. Okay, dude. I'm gonna need you to path. Walk away. Go on patrol. Over here. Not over here. Not over here. Good job.
What is that terrible smell?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I knew jumping on top of boxes was so difficult. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! 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 We can't kill them, so we gotta run. Oh, and I got a bounty? What? It's not fair. I wasn't even doing anything. I was just jumping on some boxes. Ooh. 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 No! Stop the glowy lights. You guys are lucky I am bound by her act of not murdering you all. Who's that? Come on. There we go. Oh! Made it. We're so sneaky.
See what you can find pertaining to Uran. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvara's name on them.
Why are there dead mercenaries here? Housekin, please be advised that the following groups and organizations may be operating against the best interests of House Redoran. As such, be vigilant and cautious in your dealings with these groups and uphold all house rules and structures accordingly. The Ashlander Tribes. The savages continue to gather near Aldrune and the nearby environs. Obviously, the presence of these savages hampers house efforts to expand into the region, and the Ashlanders are worse than the Fetriflies in any event. The High Council will debate options and formulate plans at their next meeting. In the meantime, avoid Ashlander contact as much as possible. Vvardenfell Tong. While House Redoran accepts the will of the Tribunal and allows that the Morag Tong have the authority to operate within Dunmer territory, we consider them to be murderers and criminals in the eyes of House Law. We view this doubly so, as other houses have begun to use the Morag Tong against us to undermine Redevant interests and elevate their own standing. As a general practice, House Redevant will not employ the services of the Morag Tong, nor will it allow the Morag Tong to indiscriminately execute our members. Sounds like you're thinking rather highly of yourselves. House Halalu. While we technically consider House Halalu to be a friend and ally, Halalu practices that undermine Redevant trade routes and business ventures have grown increasingly frequent in recent weeks. Halalu activity in and around Balmora has become particularly alarming, as they appear to want to take control of the city for themselves. Report any overt or suspicious Halalu activity to your house counselor immediately.
So House Redoran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the counselor.
I agree. How am I supposed to get over there? I'm supposed to avoid killing you, but you guys aren't giving me... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, where is... We're gonna run in here and hide. That worked. That worked wonderfully. Oh, it didn't work at all. I'm not supposed to kill you. I'm not supposed to kill you. But how am I supposed to not kill you? I don't want to hurt you. I was explicitly stated not to hurt you. We're just gonna hope he forgets. That's a pretty flower. Okay. Is he good? Ah, haha. Yeah, I don't know how they're supposed to. No. I didn't know that was there. That would have made my life so much easier. Okay. Members of the Redoran Council. The next meeting shall take place at the Redoran Consulate just outside of Balmora. Agenda items include current events in your territory, financial updates, house relations, presentation of pending issues, and propositions for adding items to future agendas. Please bring all pertinent logs and records for presentation and review. I, Counselor Marief.
If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Dude. Oh no. Oh. In the hiding spot. Go ahead. You didn't see me at all. They make hiding very difficult. Come on, you need to shh.
Well?
Go ahead. You should have waited. Okay. Counselor Dolvora. The unfortunate events surrounding the demotion and subsequent banishment of Ulven Relef have left the High Council extremely disappointed. This isn't what we expected from the promising son of an old and respected family. Your report detailing Ulven's trial, while informative, did nothing to alleviate our concerns. In light of what occurred, the High Council requests a favor from you. First, since you often operate in the Balmora region, we'd like you to monitor Counselor Eris's actions for the relative future. We have every faith in Counselor Eris, but Ulrun is his son after all. Add to that the disturbing news about his daughter and the Morag Tong, and you can see why we have concerns. Second, since the promotion of Brivian Malrum to the rank of captain and commander of Rederin's Western forces, we have received troubling reports of unauthorized escalation of the use of mercenary companies, specifically Fahara's war clause. Contract soldiers are expected to abide by all house laws and regulations, but Fahara's mercenaries tend to deviate from standard practices on a frequent basis. We especially dislike hearing reports of excessive violence with regards to the treatment of Ashlanders. Harsh treatment, as you know, must always be authorized. Use your connection and personal relationship with the Relev family to urge Counselor Eris to get his affairs in order. We'd appreciate if the disquiet in Balmora settled down before the upcoming Counselor meeting. Counselor Marief. Ooh. Lots of information.
I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the Counselor might actually know something about Ulrun.
Yeah.
So Counselor Dolvra does know something about Vea's brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of pond scum.
Kind of. We kind of need to know what she knows about Ulrun, don't we?
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case.
I'm sorry, my god.
Still
so
doesn't
angry.
mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about all the information we found?
We discovered that the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmora. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvra was present when Ulrun was exiled. Not a bad haul.
And all that means?
That means we have to get Dolvra to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvra wields her feminine charms the way I wield my daggers. Don't let her seduce you into doing something stupid before I end her.
I will try my best. Where is she? Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Okay. We'll try to make our questions quick and pertinent.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, come closer so we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion.
I think you're not understanding who I am.
Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand?
Oh, yes. I'd love to spend some time with you. But first, why don't you tell me about Ulrun Relev?
The noble's banished son? Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Ulrun was tested and found wanting. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and exiled him.
But who tested Ulrun? And who killed him?
Ulrun's dead. I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Ulrun's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, nothing. I was just curious. Now, weren't we about to get to know each other a little better?
You aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
I'm a Morag Tong with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence.
Oh. Okay.
Take another look around, hero. and see if you can find anything else related to Oran.
You definitely seem to have enjoyed that. Exotic oils. Okay. Sketchy. Kinky.
Alikir massage oils? Fancy. But that has nothing to do with Oran.
Lalu letter? My dearest Dolvara, your efforts on behalf of House Halalu in regards to our interest in Balmora excite me to no end. Best to keep the houses on equal footing, and what better way to accomplish that by mutual trust and cooperation between two influential insiders. The information you passed along was exceedingly helpful. Take this beautiful collection of jewels as a thank you. Hopefully, they'll keep you enthralled until my next visit. Speaking of visits, our mutual associates in House Dress have agreed to finally meet with you face to face. I'm sure the same charms you use to captivate me will have a similar effect on a dress agent. Once you get to know each other a little better, I have no doubt that you'll be able to improve the slave trade by 100-fold. Why let the tribunal and a few packed rules get in the way of our profit and our cherished way of life? Avlela. Oh. Okay, so these are bad guys.
More proof that Dolvara was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez.
Counselor Dolvara, thanks to your impressive recommendation, I've been given command of our forces in the Balmora region and promoted to the rank of captain. Remind me that I owe you the next time I can get away from my duties for an hour or two. I've taken the liberty of reassigning most of the soldiers previously under Aldrin's command in order to provide them with a chance to start fresh under the new regime. Only Vatalo Talem's squad remains intact. They were with Ulrin on the day of the incident, and I want to personally debrief them before I make any sweeping changes. In the meantime, I've sent them to scout the old fort west of Balmora to keep them busy. Also, I wanted to thank you for reconnecting me with Fahara and her mercenary unit. I worked with them in the past, but they've been a godsend for bolstering our presence in contested territory. Here's the rest of the unit's assignments, in case you're interested. The rest of the letter contains a list of various soldiers and unit assignments.
That's Captain Briven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it.
So this was all done so they can make more money with slave trade.
The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Oron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
Yeah. Sounds like the captain is spreading Aldrin's shoulders to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Or he's trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. You need to get out there and see what those soldiers know before Briven gives them new orders and they disappear.
Should I talk to Vea first?
I suppose. She's probably pulled tight as a bowstring waiting to hear something. Go talk to Vea while I present my writ to the authorities. I can't wait to see the look on the Redoran Magister's face when I tell him what his counselor was up to.
Yeah, have fun with that one. Anything I can steal from you? Yeah. Ooh, thank you. Azura's hand napkin. Ooh, we'll take that. She can't be too upset if we're stealing from them. I mean, we just helped her murder. Oh, we'll take that. I think we'll take that. And it looks like I'm not fired. Sugar snaps. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Listen, I'll murder you if I have to, but I would rather avoid that. fiddlesticks. It didn't work. Alright, well, I'm no longer bound by the Morag Khan's rules. So, you think you're so slick. Not that. Right. Oh no. Alright, well, time to get a little more. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I wasn't expecting to get a bounty from that. How unfortunate. Well, that is a little troublesome, because that is a rather expensive bounty, and I have a lot of things that I don't want to lose. That's 100,000. That's way too much. 2,000? Seems like a lot. 500? 500? Oh, no, wait. Use it. Finish writing it. Okay, let's use it. Might as well. I don't want to risk it. There you go. I am an upstanding citizen that did not just murder 3 house guards.
I can't believe Lord Vivec wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god.
You have no proof that I did such a heinous thing. Nope, not at all. Hey girl.
Back again? Took your sweet time.
I was busy.
You didn't learn anything, did you?
I learned a lot.
Not that it matters. Oran's dead and nothing can change that.
That is true. However, we know where to find the soldiers who were with him the day of the incident.
What good is that going to do? They won't speak to us. House before family and all that.
Be sure.
Believe me, I'm more than familiar with Redaran honor. Still, I suppose I know a few ways to get people to talk.
I don't know if you should leave until Naryu gets back.
More rules. I thought we were beyond those kinds of limitations. Look, I need to figure out who's responsible for Oren's death. House councillors, Redaran soldiers, Ashlanders, whoever it is, they need to pay.
They will. Just let us figure it out first. And we did find out that Riven might have had a role in all this.
Riven was Oren's best friend. Would he really betray my brother?
Yes, for money.
Regardless, I want you to have this. You could have handed me to my father and you didn't. Other than Naryu and Asher, you might be the only friend I have left. So which soldiers are we talking about? I know most of the people my brother used to work with. Eyewitnesses are better than notes in the house registry, provided I can actually get them to talk to me.
Vitola Telem squad. They're scouting out an old fort. But I think we should really wait for Naryu.
There's no time to waste. That fort's near the cave where I was hiding. Last time I was there, the fort was crawling with cultists.
Cultists?
We need to find them before Vatala and his soldiers wind up sacrificed to some Daedric prince.
Just hold on,
We'll get Vatala and his soldiers killed. I know the process. Turning in a writ can take hours, maybe even an entire day. I'll leave Naryu a note. She can meet us at the fort. I'm going. Either come with me or get out of my way.
Alright.
Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. I'll meet you near the Hlormoran stronghold. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am that we'll learn who's responsible for Oren's death soon. Then blood will flow.
Ooh. Listen, I've come to the understanding that you need a writ to kill someone. Wouldn't that be bad?
As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. They don't apply to me anymore. Besides, to find the soldiers, we're probably going to have to carve a path through those cultists. The Morag tongue won't care about that.
But Isn't Naryu responsible for your actions?
That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. To keep me safe, I appreciate that. But this is about what they did to my brother. Nothing else matters. Not Naryu, not you, and certainly not me.
Please don't make me choose between you and Naryu.
No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemies. I just need to get justice for Ulran. Otherwise his death will be the first of many. We have to be able to resist laws that make no sense or get people hurt, without being afraid of getting exiled.
Understandable. What do you know about Vvardenfell?
I know Vatala. He's a typical Redoran soldier, loyal to a fault, always spouting nonsense about house and honor above all. He was devoted to my brother, though. Ulran considered him to be one of his best.
Why didn't he stand up for Uldren at his trial?
Ulran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of his own. He probably told Vatala and his soldiers to remain quiet. Decided to take responsibility and save them any heartache. I hope these soldiers remember that when we find them.
Alright, 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 alright. Let's go hunting. Loading GPS coordinates. Establishing route. Traveling. Traveling. Enjoy the scenery. It is really nice here. Probably smells like a swamp because, you know, it is a swamp, but it's probably not that bad. Very earthy, you know?
You're here, I'm here, the damn cultists are here. You know who isn't here? Vatala and his squad. They're probably hiding. Or dead. They better not be dead.
Too bad. Have you seen Naryu?
Naryu's probably busy clearing her writ, and we don't have time to wait. This opportunity to learn more about what happened to Ulran won't last much longer. We need to find that squad of soldiers.
Alright. You know the area? Any idea where we should look?
Their orders were to scout the old stronghold. I suggest we search along the outskirts and see if we can pick up their trail.
Okay.
We need to find...
Well, hopefully this doesn't end poorly for any of us. Bedroll.
A bedroll. Still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier.
So they were in the area. Oh, look, it's the cultists. Definitely cultists. Always cultists.
Who's got a whetstone?
Oh, he snuck up on me. There we go. This is his
a
blade.
Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly.
So they were definitely attacked, it seems. That is unfortunate. It's a good thing we decided to charge in.
Can the High Priestess replace the item?
Ooh. That is not what I was expecting to find.
Lies. Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside.
Alright, inside we go then. What do you mean I can't open a lock? You know what? Let's go find that. Whatever that. Might as well. Since we were having trouble picking the lock. Which is odd considering I'm a thief, but I mean, it happens. It happens. Maybe it uses a password instead of a key. That's stone. We'll take this. It's been a while since we found a sky shard, actually. Okay, now let's run. And I do have an ad coming up in like minutes. I think I'm gonna take a break as soon as I get back to a mildly safe spot nearby the temple. Just in case there's more dialogue I don't want to miss. We'll pause right here. Right? Did I get any new weapons? 29? Not a whole lot stronger. Not a whole lot stronger. Okay, we're gonna pause here and be right back after this message from our sponsors. Oh, BRB. Okay. Now for the last bit for today. Onward. Oh. Oh. There's a lot.
There we go. Let's get inside and find the others before it's too late.
Sounds like a plan. There we go. Now we can go inside.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Dude, wait for me. I don't even know where we're going. How do you know where we're going? Hello?
Who's that? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Vaya, is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive.
Mostly.
I'm not sure what you and Vaya are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vaya to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
Well, a lot has happened apparently since you've been captured. So first we want to know what happened to Ulrich.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion. Get the key to this cage and then we can find a private place to talk.
I mean, that makes sense. That's fair. Where can we find his key?
One of the cultists carries the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often. Free us, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. You have my word as a Redoran and as an officer.
Okay.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vaya, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Oh. I started sipping coffee, expecting, you know... expecting I could hear what they were going to talk about, but I guess not. Fine, they can have a private conversation while I commit mass murder. So these aren't exactly Daedra. They are cultists.
Ah, another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains.
Prince of Bargains? That's... I don't remember. They're pretty strong. Prince of Bargains. Who is the Prince of Bargains? Yoink.
Vaya, wait.
Thank you.
You can't leave us like this.
Ooh. Vaya didn't like what she heard. Where'd you go? Hey, where'd you go?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vaya the truth. I just made everything worse. Please let us out of here. We have to stop Vaya before she does something she'll regret.
Did her father, the Councillor Eris do it? What happened?
I told her what she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
What kind of situation?
My orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
I think I'm gonna let you stay in here. Who told you to do? Whose orders?
Captain Brivin, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vaya, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
No, you can stay
How
here.
How dare you? When House Redoran hears about this, you're going to regret your actions.
No, I don't think I will. I don't approve of your test of loyalty. That was a messed up thing to do. And you're going to become a cultist plaything in exchange for your actions. Yes, yes, I think that's fair.
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good. I leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why did Vea leave the safe house? And why is House Redren tearing the city apart to find her?
So Vea couldn't wait, so we went to find the soldiers who were scouting the old fort.
You did what?
Yeah.
I suppose you thought that was a good idea. Well, the damage is done. At least tell me you found something to make this debacle a little more palatable.
Yeah. So Brevin was the one who gave the order that led to Uldren's banishment.
That explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there, but she certainly stirred up the Redren soldiers. Vea might still be inside. Or she might have given them the slip. She could be anywhere by now.
I can get inside and try to talk to her.
If Vea kills Brevin without a writ, the Morrowind Tong and House Redren will both want her head on a silver platter. You check the kin house. I'll grab Ashur and see if we can pick up Vea's trail in the streets. Don't let me down, hero.
Got you. I don't know where this confidence is coming from, but I got you.
I can't believe Lord Vivec wouldn't see worshippers today.
Hopefully.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy. We should have waited longer.
What is with all the Redren soldiers? Did something happen?
I wonder if it has something to do with the Councillor's daughter. She's been missing for weeks now.
Yes. But not in the way...
Scour the streets. Search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
It was the Councillor's daughter, Vea. She barged inside like a madwoman. I heard the clash of steel, screams and shouts. It was terrifying. And then the soldiers started filling the streets. Don't go in there, it's not safe.
Not safe for Redren, perhaps. Or anyone alive for Redren.
The young woman, she killed them all. Didn't say a word, just walked in, drew her blades and cut down every soldier who tried to stop her. And her eyes, I never saw such rage as I saw in her eyes.
Where did she go?
She headed upstairs, to Captain Briven's apartment, I think. I can't believe she killed all these soldiers.
She didn't hurt you though, right?
No, she totally ignored us. Just the soldiers. Nobody else was harmed.
Sounds about right.
This Dunmer is cursed.
Damn. She went all out. Where are her parents?
What hope is there?
Councillor Eris Redren, as you requested, I prepared this premiere due to recent events involving the ancient guild of assassins known as the Morag Tong. You wanted to know everything available about the guild and its members in order to make informed decisions concerning how to respond to current activities aimed at our great house. The guild personifies the darker aspects of Dunmer's life, celebrating murder in the name of Mephala. Surprisingly, the group was created to curb violence and to prevent the always contentious house politics of Morrowind from escalating into full-scale war. Since such a war has yet to erupt, I suppose you could say that the Morag Tong has thus far been a successful experiment. The Morrowind government sanctioned the Morag Tong long ago during the First Era, and to this day they continue to perform tactically illegal assassinations, utilizing a system of contracts known as honorable writs of execution. Under the established laws, no member of Morag Tong perform an execution without a writ detailing the exact target and purpose for the sanctioned murder. My neck needed to stretch. Hold on, sorry. maintaining an air of impartiality in regards to house politics. The Morag Tong carries itself all the weight of a cherished and ancient institution. Members never act on their own accord and cannot take on missions of their own choosing. Instead, petitions for services are sent to the Guild's Grandmaster for examination and consideration. If the petition is accepted, an honorable writ of execution is prepared and awarded to a Morag Tong member. From that point on, the contract's target is dead and just doesn't know it. Before long, the assassin makes contact and completes the deadly transaction. Unlike other killers, or even those crazed fanatics that belong to the Dark Brotherhood, the Morag Tong assassins admit to their acts and proudly brandish the honorable writs of execution after each kill. These writs pardon a Tong member of any legal entanglements that may occur in the administration of the associated contract. Indeed, by law, a Tong executioner must step forward and proclaim that a kill was performed legally and to the letter of the contract, thus absolving him or herself and averting any subsequent ramifications related to the act. The Tong claims to provide no safe harbor for criminals, so any member that does not comply comes under investigation and internal punishment. The origins of the Morag Tong remain shrouded in legend and conjecture. All I have been able to ascertain for sure is that the group emerged during the Bloody House conflicts of early Morrowind, establishing the writ system and rising to prominence by the end of the First Era. The guild reached the height of its power about 250 years ago, operating openly across Tamriel and attaining a reputation as unparalleled, reasonable, and honorable killers. The group became too sure of itself, too confident of its position. After a number of high-profile assassinations of monarchs and great lords that frightened the Tamriel nobility, the Tong retreated back to its holding in Morrowind and vanished from the public eye for more than a century. Today, the group maintains a subdued presence in Dark Elf lands, taking select contracts as they work to re-establish their name and reputation with the great houses. So instead of just... So they decided to go outside of Tamriel, it looks like. The organization of the Morag Tong hasn't changed much over the years. The Grandmaster leads the guild, who then grants power to each guild hall's master to accept and assign writs. Note that individual members cannot accept a contract without approval, however, and the guild masters have proven over the years that they take great care when deciding to accept a contract. One possible avenue to explore should the conflict between the House Redoran and the Morag Tong escalate is the group's affiliation with Mephala, the Daedic Prince of Lies, Deception, and Murder. While the organization is sanctioned in the heretical ways mostly overlooked by the Tribunal, Ordinators and Brilliant Armigers will deal with these heretics swiftly and brutally if they catch them in the act of committing murder. I leave that for you to decide.
No one knows my pain.
I wonder where her parents went. Ooh. You took what I love, now I'll do the same. Ooh. Okay.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. The council is meeting outside Balmora, and Briven is protecting the councillors. Now, if you don't mind, I've had more than enough excitement for one day.
That young woman, what did she say?
I could barely make sense of the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter. Everything she said was a ramble. Something about my husband betraying her brother, that my Briven had to suffer just as she was suffering.
She didn't harm you, right?
She had a knife, but no, she didn't harm me. She said her brother wouldn't hurt an innocent, that I wasn't responsible for his death. Do you have any idea what she was talking about? Because I certainly don't.
Yeah, your husband orchestrated her brother's downfall and subsequent death. But where is this meeting you mentioned?
You shouldn't get involved. That young woman will hasten her own death if she thinks she can get past my husband and his soldiers. But if you insist, the meeting is taking place at the garrison north of Balmora.
Alright, you may want to find shelter somewhere. She left a trail of dead soldiers downstairs.
Dead soldiers?
Yeah.
They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivec. Griffin is... I'm sure of it.
Not quite a misunderstanding. Your brother wanted to do a test of loyalty, and that ended poorly. Bodies everywhere.
I'm at my wit's end.
So.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can already feel the cold steel of the executioner's blade on the back of my neck.
Not quite. Vea's going to the council meeting to confront Brivin.
Is Vea trying to get herself killed? You can't just barge into a Redren garrison and ask the soldiers to stand aside while you murder their captain? We have to get to her before she gets to Brivin.
She also left a trail of dead soldiers.
She murdered soldiers without a writ.
Yeah.
This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us. Let's find Vea and put a stop to this. We can deal with any consequences after that.
Alright, I'll meet you there. I really hope we don't have to choose between them. That would kind of suck. We're going the right way? Yes. GPS loaded. Establishing
The
route.
soldiers will find her. I heard she slaughtered everyone in the kin house. That girl was trouble from the time she was old enough to walk.
Vea, are you sure? I heard it was the Morag Tong. Had a writ from the House Halalu. It's obvious how much they want this city.
Perhaps it can be spun a little bit better. Hopefully we don't have to murder Vea or Arya. Narya. Naryu. I'm bad with names. My bad. Hey, what's the plan?
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of Redren soldiers.
Really?
Either house forces are stretched thinner than I thought, or Brivin wants to justify the use of mercenaries to the council.
What did war claws have to do with this?
Maybe nothing, maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Redren Council feels the same. Maybe Brivin's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
Might be because he can pay the war claws to assist in their slave practices. May have to fight through the mercenaries.
The war claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redren blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vea. I'm ready when you are, hero.
Okay, how do we get in?
There's no stealthy way to approach this. The front door's our only option. Then we track down Brivin, find Vea, bonk her on the head, and get her out of here before she does something I can't fix. Easy as gore-apple pie.
Alright. Let's, give it a shot. Oh, look, right in front of you. My bad. we can jump. How skillful are we at jumping? Not very. You saw nothing. That was easy. Alright, so if we find a captain, we'll find our wayward charge.
Glad to see we all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him.
Hi, Councillor Marieff. I want to once again appeal to you and the Veteran Council concerning the status and disposition of the mercenary band known as Vahara's War Claws. I urge you to grant me the funds and authority to employ these professional warriors to permanently bolster our forces in and around Balmora. I know that you and Councillor Eris believe that veteran soldiers are capable of protecting house interests, and I agree. But with the continuing need for soldiers in the Ebonheart Pact, I find my resources dangerously limited when it comes to dealing with Daedric cultists, Ashlanders, and other threats to veteran prosperity. Allow me to remind you of Vahara and her impressive qualifications. Vahara, a Khajiit warrior who earned prestige and reputation. He really wants these guys on his payroll. And that is a good reason to say no. Because we know he's working with slavers. Oh, hey, what's up, Captain?
Like many veteran structures, this place is huge and designed to serve a multitude of purposes. We're going to need to split up to cover it all. We must find Brivin and keep him alive until I can talk some sense into my damn apprentice.
What's he going to think about all this?
He's going to be as mad as a bullnetch and twice as ugly, provided we can actually convince him we're here to save his sorry hide and that we're not part of a plot to kill him and the councillors. Just another day at the fair, right, hero?
Sure. Ooh. In theory.
Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. Keep looking, hero. Subtle. I haven't so much as heard or seen even a whisper of Brivin yet. Just lots of snarling war claws. If we can't get through this door, there's only one other way to go.
Where?
It's always important to figure out where a target keeps its wine. In this case, down in the cellars. There's a staircase back where we first came in. And if we still don't find Brivin or Vea, well, at least there'll be plenty to drink.
Alright.
And I'll figure out how to get this door open, just in case. You know, attending a House Veteran Council meeting was always a secret goal of mine. Right after getting a lusty Argonian maiden to scrape my flesh raw with her abrasive tongue.
Kinky. Okay. You do you. How are we going to get back? Looks like we're gonna have to murder some people. Not like we were trying not to. Oh. Wrong button. They're rubber. Oh, that. There we go. Oh, you found me. Good job. Too bad it won't be for long. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Assassinate. Yes. We didn't get both of you, but we got one of you. There we go. Okay. I was promised there would be wine.
Captain Briven is on his way. Soon we'll have a permanent job in House Redderin, yes?
Ah! Hold it.
Kill the intruders. They have interfered for the last time.
Claw versus claw. You shan't call me no claw anymore. Nom 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 nom.
What's going on down here? It sounds like a... You! What are you doing here? Explain yourself! What in the name of the three are you up to? I thought you worked for Councillor Eris. You better have a damn good reason for killing the mercenary leader. I ought to sound the alarm and let her warriors deal with the likes of you.
You're lucky. I came to warn you. For now, Vea knows what you did, and she wants to kill you.
Vea? She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions?
Yes.
No matter. Whatever your motives, nothing justifies the blatant killing of Ferhara and her mercenaries. Councillor Eris can't protect you this time, Outlander.
Oh yeah, and what about your motives? Olvan's exile and death on your head.
Ah, now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this, I merely set the events in motion. I didn't conceive the plan.
Who did? Tell me who's responsible for all this.
You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Councillor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the house, to show that Oren's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted him. Well, look how that turned out.
That was not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting it to have to be related to the whole slave trade. I was really not expecting it to add as it all started as a test of loyalty.
A test Ulrun failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages, and his daughter ran away. He decided to resign his position. He'll make the announcement today. Eris hopes to restore his family, but I think it's a lost cause.
Especially if Vea finds out her dad set it all in motion. Oh.
That's for Oren. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Vea actually did it. She killed Briven in cold blood.
Are you? We've got a
Vea
problem.
killed Briven without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vea doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her, like a rabid gua. Her and me both.
We can still save Eris and the rest of the counselors.
I'm not sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to
I
do.
know.
Vea can't be allowed to kill the counselors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vea's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong.
What do you mean?
The Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Veya's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this.
What do you want me to do?
We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door on the main floor, near the kitchens, that should allow us to come at the council meeting from another direction. I was able to get it open when I was scouting around up there. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Oh, we were just right here. Is this where we were supposed to go? Yes, maybe. I hope so. Nothing ever turns out as it should.
Father won't be able to stop her.
Veya's getting close. We're running out of time.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh. Nope. This way? This way.
Let me try to open this door.
Vea, daughter. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid
Father,
look.
why? Does the house really matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulron, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have to do this.
That's an order.
Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. Ooh.
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the counselors have to die.
I'm gonna have to kill her, aren't I? That is not ideal. Vea. Why? Why?
No more rules, no more secrets. House Redoran falls today.
Enough, Vea. This isn't the way.
Oh shit. No. You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me. You're far too strong for me to simply fight. Oh shit. Oh shit, you really are. Oh! You do that. Oh, fiddlesticks. You see, what had happened was, I thought my ultimate ability was
No more rules, no more secrets. House Redoran falls today.
Enough, Vea. This isn't the way.
Right, I gotta wait and see when the glory runes pop up. Then that's when my ability is ultimate charge. Oh no. There it is! Roar! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. She's far stronger than I thought.
Vea's down. It's over.
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have listened. Outlander, we should speak. I think we can help one another.
She wants to talk to you, hero.
Yes.
The Morag Tong agent. She cares deeply for Veya, doesn't she? It takes great courage to go against your heart and do what you know is best. You both did that by protecting the Council. For that, you have my thanks.
What do you mean? You said we could help each other.
A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Ulron's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong.
So the whole council was not involved?
Eris convinced Briven to test Ulron. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did.
Doesn't House Veteran want the Ashlander territory?
I didn't say that, but we're not butchers. We do not hire mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played.
What happens now then?
House Redorin behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the Council from the War Claws.
Oh, okay. What do we have to do?
Cooperate with House Redorin and hold your tongues. It's as simple as that. I shall return to the Council meeting and conclude our business. When we're finished, I expect you and Naryu to both be gone. That is all, Outlander.
Okay. I'll cover up.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Veya isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
Oh, that's...
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again.
You don't think we can convince her otherwise?
When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do? There's Redoran blood on Veya's hands. Once the Morag Tong ties those unauthorized murders to her, she's as good as dead anyway, and, more than likely, so am I.
Let's complicate things. What do we do?
I don't see many options. We can either finish off Veya now, and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Veya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong.
Give her a second chance.
You're right. If anyone's to blame for all this, it's me.
No.
I wasn't a good enough mentor.
Her father took a lot of the blame.
For no other reason, Veya deserves a second chance. Look, you need to leave. We'll meet back in Balmora. And Hero. Thanks. Go on. I'll get her out of here before the council notices and meet you in Balmora.
Alright. We may have complicated things by keeping her alive, but I think it was the right decision. She kind of found out her father was the one who was the reason everything went to shit, so... She got revenge on all the people that did it. And it wasn't the full group of counselors that, you know, was responsible. I think we can convince her to not take revenge on anyone else. think she owes us that much, you know.
How many times have I told you not to stick your blade in your apprentice's Nayu? She'll live, but she can't stay here. Not after what she's done.
I've got that covered. Vaya won't be staying in Vvardenfell.
This goes against every protocol, but I couldn't let poor Vaya bleed to death. I patched all the holes you people put in her, and she should recover given time.
Good. Are you?
Ashur did an outstanding job. For an assassin, he's got a gift for the healing arts. Vaya's going to live. Now I just have to convince her to listen to me this time.
But doesn't our agreement with the High Counselor assume that Vaya died?
And as far as she knows, she did. Now Vaya needs to disappear.
Okay, that's
Otherwise,
fair.
Both Redren and the Morag tongue will go after her. Believe me, nobody survives that kind of attention. Vaya didn't ask for everything that happened. She only wanted justice.
Yeah. How's she going to disappear?
I've arranged for a ship captain I know to meet us in Vivec City. From there, Vaya will sail to Somerset and rendezvous with an associate of mine.
Okay.
He's kind of furry and a bit of an arse, but he's good people. He'll take care of Vaya.
Sounds like, what's his face? Raz. What's gonna happen to you, though?
As long as everyone sticks to the bargain, I go about my usual business. A writ here, a nice bath there, maybe a few intimate encounters along the way to relieve the tension, you understand?
Of course.
I just hope Vaya's good with all this. She has to be.
Take care of yourself.
Always, hero. Oh, hey, I want you to have this. Something to remember me by until we meet again. I hope you don't leave here with the impression that all dark elves are conniving dirtbags. Some of us are also kind of sexy. Like me, for instance.
Nari... What happened?
Quiet, Vaya. Rest now. We can talk later.
This goes against every...
Vaya needs her rest. I don't want any of Ashur's stitches to split open before she's had a chance to fully heal. If you want a last word with Vaya, we'll be in Vivec City for a bit before her ship sets sail.
I do. Okay, fine. We'll have to find them then. That was good, though. We don't use healing seed, though, but I guess it's better than nothing. Area now heals allies where it grows and can be activated a second time to instantly trigger the delayed heal. Enemies within the field receive left healing. Nah. We like the extra healing. That was quite an adventure. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, well. Okay. What about the body markings? I want to see. There we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, why not? Since none of the other ones gave us awesome markings. Yes. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. That's nothing. And it is better, so might as well. 23? 25? We'll put that there. Okay. Okay, goody. Goody. And with that, we will call it here for today. We have successfully assisted in dealing with Balmora. Only quest I have left yet. Next time, we will run up and continue the main story quest. Oh, there's 2 areas. Sharon? And investigate Barzil Tower? I know they're both. Alright, that was fun. Nice. Our assassination skills grows. Tomorrow we'll be streaming a little bit earlier than normal. We'll be doing art. I'm gonna try and work on my sketch a little bit more today, so it doesn't look as bare tomorrow. Yeah. So until then, have a good evening, a good morning, and a good night. Until next time, eat tasty things, stay hydrated, and have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.